Hey, hi. I'm so sorry to bother you, Kelly. Have you gotten anything back from the lab yet? Later today? Okay. All right, thank you so much for putting a rush on it. I really need the results of that paternity test before I make a decision. Okay.
Okay. So tell me what's going on with you.
Did Samantha Morgan say something to you?
Sam, what does she have to do with any of this?
If you breathe a word of this to Jason before I am ready to tell him,
You'll what?
I will have a little conversation with Stephen and let him know that you sold your cousin's baby just like you sold him.
I really thought we were starting over.
I'm trying.
How could you do this to your own mother?
I just want to make sure that this is the right situation.
No, he left early this morning. I was just heading home myself.
Okay, I'll call him.
No, Jason. I feel like I need to say something and clear up what happened.
Well, you said you'd always be first in Sonny's life.
I'm sorry I said all those things to you. I wasn't myself.
I mean, I'll get a waitress.
Nice
or
try.
something.
Change of subject doesn't work with me.
Really? What was that subject anyway?
I want to find out what's going on with you.
What do you mean, besides this living human being inside me?
Besides the fact that you came to my house, you were visibly upset. I had to leave, and we never got a chance to talk.
I guess the pregnancy hormones are just making me a little crazy.
I ran back from Maxie's hearing, and you had suddenly, poof, worked the whole thing out.
Yeah, I was able to, figure it out on my own.
On your own or with John McBain?
And I don't even know the guy. I was at your house waiting for you, and he showed up looking for you.
It was just a question. I came home, he was there, and you couldn't get out of the house fast enough.
I'm fine.
You don't seem fine. And now that I brought up John McBain, you seem less fine.
Well, he just, he caught me off guard. He showed up, and it was a bad moment, and he insisted on staying, so I just...
You talked to him about what was going on with you? Honey, do you realize he's investigating Sonny?
Yeah, I know, he told me.
Which would imply that he's investigating Jason.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I would never say anything that would incriminate my husband.
I know. It's the lawyer thing in me. I can't shut that switch off sometimes. You said that you wanted to talk to me about something going on with you. What is it?
Nothing. I was having a bad day, that's all.
You'll talk to a stranger, but you won't talk to your own mom?
Mom.
Honey, whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
I'm not so sure about that.
Under a lot of stress lately. Very concerned about the outcome of Sonny's trial.
Yeah, me too. That's why I came to talk to you about the gun that day.
Again with the gun? This is not a good time.
I just want to be clear, okay? I'm just trying to prove who planted the gun. I never accused you of shooting at Anthony's tires.
What?
Sonny, you told Sonny that I accused you.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I'm just trying to find a timeline of when the gun was left in your office.
Doesn't matter, Jason. The case has gone to the jury.
It could matter a lot if Sonny's proved guilty.
He won't give up. Let me out, and I'll take care of him for both of us.
Look, we still have to figure out who framed Sonny, and the best lead we've got is that gun.
You need me, Kate. You need me, Kate.
Will you shut the hell up and leave me alone?
Yeah, I'll leave you alone.
I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
I'm the only one here, Kate.
You were just pushing me, and I have a splitting headache.
All right, Kate,
I have to go.
Are you okay? Kate!
I just had a checkup. Kelly Lee did the sonogram. I would show you a picture, but Jason insisted on keeping them.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I mean, the baby's great, healthy. Just like moving all around. It was kind of like the baby was waving at us.
How did Jason react?
Jason was thrilled. He was so happy. Mom, it was like he couldn't take his eyes off the monitor. It was like he was the proudest father in the world.
I couldn't be happier for you, really. I couldn't. I know how much you want this baby and how much this baby means to you. And now it looks like you're gonna cry. Oh, God, I've made you cry.
No.
Are you and Jason having problems?
No.
Then what
No,
is...
we love each other, Mom, more than ever.
Okay, so what's upsetting you then?
I don't know. I guess I'm just afraid it's gonna all come crashing down.
No. Those are your hormones talking. You are in love. You're having this beautiful baby. What could be more perfect?
Turn out the way I want. It's still maybe really, really hard on Jason.
I'm not following.
I love Jason. But his family, it's just that.
Is it the Quartermains? Is that what this is about? Are they interfering? Because
Mom,
I
it's
can
not
talk to Edward.
It's not any of the Quartermains, no. Although there is a slight connection. It's just...
Is that...
Okay. Heather Weber?
Hey, girls. Both remember my mother?
Hello, Alexis.
Samantha, lovely to see you both. You too. Steve, could I talk to you a moment over there?
Oh, go ahead. I'll just have a little chat with Samantha. Why don't you give me one good reason why I shouldn't call Jason and tell him he has a twin brother?
Back off.
And that you're taking a DNA test to determine which one of them, Jason or Franco, is your baby's father.
We had a deal.
We did. I was gonna keep quiet as long as you didn't tell Steve and Lars about the fact that I sold Jason's twin brother.
I didn't.
Then why is Steven suddenly so distrustful of me?
I don't know. Maybe you gave him a reason.
Are you sure you didn't tell him about the transaction between myself and Nurse Betsy Frank?
Yes, I did not tell him anything. I didn't tell Jason anything, and you're not going to say anything either.
I'm not gonna say anything to anybody as long as you don't do anything else that undermines my relationship with my son.
Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Well, that makes sense, since I'm a living reminder of the secret you're keeping from your husband. But then again, so is that baby you're carrying.
I am going to tell Jason that Franco's his twin brother as soon as I get the DNA test in.
I'm sure that will be very interesting for all the parties involved.
Kelly?
Have you been able to get into Kate's psychiatric file? Spinelli, just keep at it. She went off on me again.
Jason. What'd you say about Kate?
Thank you so much for getting the DNA test through the lab. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right over. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Sorry we got interrupted.
No, please.
You were telling me you were upset because of...
No,
Jason?
Mom, don't worry.
I am worried. I really am.
I have to go.
Please, let me help you.
Really? I'm gonna be all right. I promise. I love you.
I love you too. A lot.
I was talking to Spinelli.
I don't want you talking to Spinelli about Kate.
Kate just left.
Stay away from her.
What? I came to see you. She answered the door. I turned to leave, and she stopped me.
Why?
She said she wanted to apologize for the other day, that she wasn't acting like herself.
She said that?
Yeah, and then I tried to explain to her that I wasn't accusing her of shooting out Anthony's tires, and then she just went off on me.
What do you mean
again.
went off?
One minute she's apologizing to me, the next minute she's telling me to leave her the hell
And
alone.
you didn't provoke
I
her?
didn't do anything, Sonny. Look, I'm not sure what's going on here.
No, that's
what's
not
going
your
on with
problem
Kate.
anyway, because I don't want to have to deal with this anymore.
Come
you know
on,
what I mean?
Sonny, can you really tell me that you haven't noticed anything strange going on with Kate?
She has been high-strung lately, but how can I blame her? I'm on trial. I got this car set me up. She's never been comfortable in this
I
life,
just think this
right?
is something more.
And she's
I
got a
think there
lot
might
of
be a
issues,
problem.
but we all have issues. And she's a smart woman. She's getting them under control.
Kate's psychiatrist thinks she could be dangerous.
Who told you she was going to psychiatrist? Did Kate say that?
No, she didn't
So
tell me,
what are you
no.
doing? Digging into her personal
No, I
life?
just
trying
kind of came across the information.
Just stay away from her. Is what
Sonny,
I'll
I'm worried about her and how it's going to affect you.
I don't listen. You know what? No wonder Michael is going behind my back. He's just doing what you're doing.
Can you just please hear what I'm telling you?
Can you just please listen to what I'm saying? I know Kate. I know what she needs. I don't want to talk about this again.
Excuse me? Hi, I'm Samantha Morgan. Dr. Lee was supposed to leave some test results for me.
Can I see your ID?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
And just need you to sign right here.
Thank you.
Hey, have you seen Sam?
She was just here and then she left.
Do you know where she went?
I don't think I've been able to take a breath in so long.
You do not have to think about that night. Ever again.
Did that just really happen?
I just had this. Baby, it's ours.
Jason has a twin brother?
Fraternal was different as day and night. I mean, the one was this beautiful, blue-eyed, blonde-haired boy, and the other was, well, let's just say something wasn't right.
I have no idea where Sam is headed.
Okay, maybe I'll find her at home.
Jason,
Yeah.
is everything okay with you and Sam?
Yeah, as far as I know. Why?
Nothing. No reason. I'm just happy for you. Really happy.
Thanks.
Davis.
Jason Morgan.
When did you get out of Ferncliff?
A couple of days ago. Sure is good to see family. So how is my first cousin once removed? We've got some catching up to do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. There's something you need to know about your wife.
Of course I'd run into you.
It's nice to see you too.
You've helped me so much using your FBI contacts to get these test results. I don't want to seem ungrateful.
It's okay. Just not a good time to see me again. You got the paternity test results?
You have something to say about Sam?
Quite a bit, actually.
Probably weren't expecting to run into my mother.
Families can be so awkward, especially when it comes to distant relatives. Hey, you guys probably don't realize it, but you're probably second cousins or something. We could look that up somewhere and find the proper term.
What were you going to say about Sam?
Apparently, Sam paid a visit to my mother at Ferncliff a short time before she was released.
Yeah, Sam told me everything.
Not everything.
The results came back from the lab today. I just picked them up from the hospital.
You haven't opened them.
No, I've been walking around, waiting to find out if my baby's father is Jason or Franco. It should be so simple. You know, just tear open the envelope and look at the results, but if it's Franco's baby, everything is gonna change. Part of me wants to just throw this envelope in the water and forget any of this ever happened.
So do it. Toss it in.
Yeah.
But could you live with not knowing?
I mean, maybe it would be better that way. Jason would never have to know that Franco was his twin brother, and he would never have to question whether or not he was this baby's father.
Maybe. But you know, these secrets, they have a way of coming out.
Oh. Like they did with you and Natalie, right?
Well, let's just say, you could have been saved a lot of heartache if she would have told the truth from the beginning.
I don't know. Jason was so happy looking at that sonogram. He couldn't take his eyes off the monitor. And he kept saying, "our baby."
It's your call, Sam.
You think I'm making a huge mistake by staying quiet?
Well, you have to make that decision, but as a general rule, I favor telling the truth, yes.
You know, it doesn't matter. It's all gonna come out in the end anyway. Remember the woman I told you about, Heather? Heather Weber? She's the one who sold Franco as a baby. She knows the truth.
Sam told me you were in the delivery room the day I was born.
Your poor mother, my cousin Susan, she didn't have anybody to help. So I came along and welcomed you into the world.
You were her birthing partner?
Yeah, Alan was here in Port Charles. He was still fighting with Monica over AJ or Alan Jr.
Can
or
you just
whatever.
get to the point?
Don't you care about the details of the day you were
Why
born?
don't we let Jason go and we'll finish our meal?
You were such a beautiful baby, Jason. Not all are so blessed. Some children are golden. Some less so. That day for your mother, the day that you were born, that wasn't the end for her.
What do you mean?
I came here because I thought that we had a connection. Staying here made me feel like I wasn't alone, and now I don't know.
Oh, I thought I was helping you.
Yeah, I thought so too. We never even talked about our testimonies. I never asked you to betray your dad. I didn't need to. Anyone that was in that courtroom knows that Sonny will be found guilty.
I don't.
We don't know if your father caused the accident, Michael, but he did put himself in the situation. Sonny makes destructive choices. I think it's great that you want to help Star, and I think it's great that you want to let him. And don't let whatever happens with Sonny either way ruin that.
Hey, Dante.
What's up, Johnny?
I really don't have time for this.
Wait, you're awfully rude, you know.
We're the ones who stopped Jason.
I stopped him. I have something important to tell him. Something he needs to know. On the day of your birth, there were complications.
Medical complications?
Among others. You know, you should be grateful to me. It could have easily gone the other way. And then who knows what might have happened.
Excuse me, Jason.
Oh, wait a minute. We're in the middle of an important conversation. Could we have a little privacy,
Well, I'm
please?
afraid this can't wait. I just got off the phone with the courthouse. The jury's in.
We have to get to the...
Heather was dangerous. I mean, obviously, she was locked up in Ferncliff.
Maximum security for the criminally insane.
I took a risk going to see her, but she was the only one who was there when Jason was born. She was the only one who could give me the answers I was looking for.
And she knows about your paternity situation.
Well, her son was able to get her out on a conditional release. And I ran into her in the hospital, and I was holding the paternity test papers in my hand, and of course, she figured it out.
Why tell Jason? And she's kept the secret of his twin all these years.
I don't think she realizes how important this is. I mean, I'm the one who put the pieces together for her. She had no idea that Franco was the baby that she sold.
Is she blackmailing you?
She thinks I double-crossed her. I was supposed to give her son some letter, and I left it behind, and now she's got this grudge against me, which is completely insane. But, I mean, I guess that's the whole point. She's out of her mind. There's no telling what she'll do.
I want to know about these complex.
That she sold Franco as a baby. But she is completely unstable, and it's not going to stop her for long.
Well, you know, there's a simple solution here.
Yeah, what? Tell Jason everything.
As a general rule, the longer it takes, the worse it's gonna get.
Really? Then why am I sitting here paralyzed? Why can't I just open the envelope and find out the truth?
Because life comes down to a handful of moments, and this is one of them. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You could stay with me while I read the results.
What do you think?
I think I make it a practice not to predict.
Pretty much defines conflict of interest, doesn't it?
Did you get tired of talking, Johnny?
Just saying, Sonny was at my place. I didn't force him to go after Anthony and shoot out his tires. I mean, you and Carly did everything you could to stop him. So whatever happens to him, he brought on himself.
I guess not.
Hey. Sure you okay being over here?
You don't have to do this.
Oh, you shouldn't be alone.
I am alone.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Colin Shepard presiding.
Be seated. Bring in the jury. Madam Foreperson, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will the defendant rise? Michael Corinthos, Jr., you've been charged with murder with the special circumstance of multiple murders and gang murder, as well as the lesser included offenses of attempted murder and shooting at an occupied vehicle. Madam Foreperson, on the charge of murder with special circumstances in connection with the deaths of Cole Thornhart and Hope Manning Thornhart. How do you find?
We, the jury, find the defendant, Michael Corinthos, Jr., not guilty on all charges.
Son of a bitch walks again. How the hell could that happen? Ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for your service. Michael Corinthos, you're free to go. This court is adjourned.
All rise.
Happy for you. Congratulations.
Maybe now we can get back to our lives.
In this position.
Well, you know, there's an argument that I put myself here. You didn't ask me to show up at the church. I'm the one that refused to leave your mother's house. I guess I wanted to help you. I still do.
Why?
Try as I might, I find it hard to be indifferent to somebody who's hurting.
You just feel sorry for me.
No. Hey, you know, maybe it's like you said in the first time, you know? Maybe we knew each other in a past life, and I just want things to turn out well for you in this one.
Oh, gosh. So I'm having that deja vu again. Like I didn't know you from somewhere. Like I need you with me right now.
Hey.
You're like a stranger who, for whatever reason, you don't feel like one.
It helps for me to be here. I'm here.
Franco. I'm carrying Franco's baby. You don't care that they're dead. You don't care that you killed them. You're just happy that you got away with it. You murdered them. You murdered Cole and my little girl Hope. My precious little girl. You took her away from me. And I am going to make you pay. I swear to God, I will make you pay.
Michael, come here. Mike. Lame attempt at trying to plant a gun in Kate's office just didn't work, Johnny. Told you that.
How many jurors did you threaten, Sonny? Or did you just pay him off this time? And let me ask you, what's the going rate for getting away with murder these days, huh? Does it cost more when there's 2 innocent people and one of them's a child?
Those lives are on your hands because you sent someone after your grandpa and they botched the hit, which is typical because you never plan. You have one failure after another.
Sonny, knock it off.
When are you gonna realize that you're dating a moron?
You were acquitted. You should be grateful, okay? Go home.
Johnny, I told you, if I was set free, I was gonna come after you, right? And I'm gonna deal with you like I've dealt with your psycho family. I gotta tell you something. If Claudia were still alive...
Johnny,
buddy!
Jason!
Hands up!
Jason, let him go. You asked for it.
Sonny, just go.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
Kate out of here.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna break you.
Knock it off.
Hey, look. Come on. Stop.
It's over. Let it be over, please.
You just be careful.
Fine. What the hell was that?
I don't remember if I told you. But Jason never actually saw Franco rape me. He just took off his shirt and put it over the camera, and I always wondered why. Now I know, because it was crueler that way, to give some tiny bit of hope, like a tiny possibility that the worst hadn't happened, and it did.
I'm sorry, Sam.
I need to say it out loud to make myself believe it. Franco raped me. The baby I am carrying is Franco's, not Jason's.
Franco's dead.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make Jason feel any better.
This isn't just about Jason. This is happening to both of you.
I've got to tell Jason, I've got to tell him all of it. Franco is his twin brother. This baby I'm carrying is Franco's. I mean, how can this be happening? How is this possible? We were so happy. Jason and I wanted this baby so much.
You listen to me. You're gonna get through this, all right? Your husband's gonna understand.
Really? Did you understand when Natalie told you that Liam wasn't yours? Did you understand that? It's Jason. Hey.
Hey, I'm at the courthouse. Sonny was found not guilty.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You sound really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's over. Sam, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I need to see you. At the house, please. I have something to tell you.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.